IVM.
Welcome to another week on IVM. It's been a great week. If you aren't following us on social media, please make sure that you are. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. On Cyrus Says this week, Cyrus is joined by actor and comedian Gaurav Gera. They talk about Gaurav's journey in showbiz and the inspiration behind his Shopkeeper Behenji sketches. On Simplified, Naren and Srikat are joined by guests Avanti and Zain from the Marvel's Lost and Found podcast. On Geek Fruit, Tejas and Jishnu give their take on Ant-Man and the Wasp and discuss the future of the Ant-Man verse. I'm really looking forward to that. That was a great movie. On Varta Lab, last week, founder of IVM himself, Amit Doshi. Hey, that's me. Talked to Akash and Naveen about being Amit Shah's doppelganger, my journey so far, and how he started an IVM podcast. I'm sorry if that grammar was twisted. On Keeping It Queer this week, we have the producers of Vice's latest web series, Sex Rated. And with that, let me take you on to your shows.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM
Daily. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of IVM Daily. Today in the studio we have with us Abbas.
Hello.
And Jaanam.
Hi.
And this is me, Surbhi. So guys, what's up? How's the weather like?
Gloomy and dreary and very non-inspirational.
Jaanam.
I actually enjoy the rains. So
It's not. If it's raining, I get it. It's not even raining. It's just cloudy and
All right,
not
guys.
sunny.
Okay, we talk enough about
I
the
like
weather.
cloudy. Yeah.
With a chance of meatballs.
Yes.
Okay, talking about the weather because today the topic of discussion is small talk and how to get away from it and how to not small talk. Because apparently today is National Talk in an Elevator Day. So of course.
Talk in an elevator day.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're supposed to forcefully make conversations with people in an
That's
elevator.
true.
Awkward.
But is it really awkward? Is it just I feel like sometimes it's just like it's just created this way. Like, oh, talking in an elevator is so awkward. But is it though?
It is definitely awkward. And whenever I'm in public, I just put my earphones in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't make conversation because I have nothing to contribute to it.
That
Yeah.
does help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the only conversation I've had in an elevator is like when I ask them, hey, what floor do you want to go to? And that's
Yeah,
it. They say 12.
exactly.
I'm like, all right, no more words, guys. That's it. What about
I
you?
don't know. Like
Buzz?
it's like an elevator ride. Ride? You call it a ride?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can say.
An elevator ride is so short. If you find the person interesting, you won't get to know them.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to talk to them, you have to sort of make some conversation. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, there's not
like,
enough time to have a big talk.
Maybe
Yeah.
just ask for their number.
Wow, for what? If they're hot, sure. But I don't know. It's just like I have 3 floors to get to know you, and it's not gonna happen. So
true.
why even try?
So just go for it. Kiss that person.
Cool. Today, when I go back to my house,
Tomorrow is National Kiss a Person in Elevator Day.
it is now.
All right, but
Wait, does that count to our employees as well?
No,
Okay, cool.
Oh god, I'm so glad we have a shitty elevator that doesn't work.
It does work.
I mean, it does take like 3 tries all the time to
It
push
does.
the door in.
You know what's really awkward though, and this has happened to me a couple of times. Many a times, some host has to come to record a pilot, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know this person is here for a pilot, and I get in the elevator and we get off on the same floor. I'm
Oh,
like, do we have to go in
no.
the same place? Oh, okay. And that's just like now this person, and sometimes I'm assigned as the producer. I'm like, oh yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
shared that elevator for 3 floors where I was avoiding making a talk with you, but now I have to hear you talk all the time.
Oh god, you know what happened one time? So every day is like a chance. Like we don't know if the elevator is going to work, but it's like someone important coming and they walk out of the elevator. I'm like, wow, elevator, I'm proud of you for working today. Like I was just like, so proud because we had we had like a really important guest coming the other day. I was like, wow, this is a good day and so nice.
No,
day.
I send them a text beforehand if the elevator's not working. I'm like, just FYI, the elevator's down. So then they make some excuse like, I was looking for the exercise anyway. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself every morning, that I'll take the stairs, but then the elevator's right there on the ground floor. I'm like, I don't even need to call for it. It's there, so I should just take it.
But okay, I have a very important question about small talk. Jaanam, what are your standard go-to questions when you meet someone at a party? Like someone random. What would you ask them first?
So, normally I don't talk I don't talk to strangers because I'm like the quietest person around new people. I don't.
No, if someone says, "Hey, Jaanam," and what would you say? You've
I'll
never
just be
met
like,
this
hey,
person
what's
before.
up? How you doing? And like,
Okay.
if it's someone I know or like I'm acquainted with, I'll just be like, hey, did you watch that show?
Oh,
or
okay.
like just
Nice.
try and find like a current topic.
Yeah, like a common ground. But technically, how you doing is your first question. How you doing?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Just what's up?
What about you, Abbas?
I don't go to many parties, but if
Oh
I
my
do,
God, Abbas, this podcast is becoming like a plea
What
to
about office
invite.
parties? We just had
Let's just
one.
Yeah,
invite
then
Abbas
I-
to more parties.
I just start with the most obvious question. Like I'm like, if whoever's throwing the party, I'm like, oh, so how do you know
Oh,
this
yeah,
person?
that's a
I'm
good
like,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
or whatever. Like, so how what brings you here? Like
Nice.
the most obvious ones, yeah, and
Oh.
just go from there.
Yeah, actually, that works and that gives you like a lot of, like, sort of like 2 minutes of conversation.
Not all the time. Like, so you know this person, yeah. And then like, okay, it's back to me. Oh shit, what do I say now? I get very, very nervous
Yeah.
making small talk.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
devised a strategy which is super simple. So when you meet someone on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you ask them, "Hey, how was your weekend?" But if you meet them on Thursday, Friday, you ask them, "So, what plans for the weekend?" It always works.
Yeah, that's
Just
Yeah, I've
that's
tried that,
good.
but again, this is gonna sound super depressing again. I asked them what plans for the weekend, and they describe some really cool thing.
No,
like, I'm
just
going for
listen.
this basement party, and this one's playing. What about you? And I'm like, nothing, just staying home.
That's a good
reading
plan.
and
Staying at
binging.
home, that's a good plan.
And they're
I
like,
mean,
go ahead.
but I was just saying, like, if the whole point of like small talk is immediately put the pressure on the other person to talk. So this helps because then they're completing and they're like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm getting a call back.
yeah. Or you could just be like, hey, stop invading my private space. Don't get personal. It was a one-sided question. I don't know.
Chana, what do you do to get out of conversations like these? Like,
So, like I said, I'm usually the silent one. So I just let them finish talking. I'm like, okay, I'm the listener. And yeah, like either I'm getting a phone call or a text or
ooh.
I'm hungry. I need
Oh,
to,
you
I need to
just
go
randomly
eat.
say, I'm hungry now.
Yeah. I'll just be like, I just need to get something to eat. I'll be back.
Okay, we'll ask Abbas his strategies to get out of small talk. But before that, on Monday's episode of IVM Daily, we mentioned this really cool app, Haiku Jam, where people can go and they can collaborate and write haikus together. So we gave out a topic called Make Tech Human Again. And now we're going to read out some of the ones that we really liked. Like this one. It says, Make Tech Human Again. From past experience, humans are manipulated by their own creations. This one's by Sinu, Neil Sharma and Sana. And this other one, Make Tech Human Again. Can I pull her out of this mess called social network? Wow, I ask that to myself every now and then. But this haiku is by my friend Deepa and Chandana and Prateek Kumar. And the third one, Make Tech Human Again. Forget advertising on every blank space. This one's by Neil Sharma, Andy and Dhruv. So guys, this was it. These are our top 3 haikus from last week. If you want to experience the Haiku Jam magic in real life, you could head down to their cottage in Bandra this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. They have something really special coming up with Hip Hop Collective Bombay Local. So head down to Bandra this Saturday. And for more information and tickets, you can log on to bandra.haikujam.com. And we'll be right back after the short break.
Look! Up in the internet! It's a meme! No! It's a cat video! No! It's the Geek Fruit Podcast!
That's right, we interrupt this riveting broadcast to tell you about our show, the Geek Fruit Podcast, where Tejas, Dinkar and I, Jishnu, talk about everything in pop culture, including DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Netflix, and everything in between.
You know how your friends hate it when you ramble about some nerdy crap and you just want somebody to listen to you? Well, sorry, there's nothing we can do about that, but come listen to us ramble and it'll almost be like the real thing. Kind of.
Listen to new episodes of the Geek Fruit Podcast every Monday and the Geek Fruit Bulletin every Thursday on iTunes, Google Podcasts, the IVM app, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Happy listening, you nerds.
Welcome back, guys. So, Bas, we were talking about how do you get away from small
Yeah.
talks and what is your strategy? I mean,
So I have a 2-point strategy.
Yeah.
My first one is I will drop a existential question
oh my god.
and see how this person responds.
Shit, you're that guy.
Yeah, like after like 7-8 lines of small talk, I just go like, don't you ever wish we could move away and live in the mountains or some shit? Or do you ever feel like none of this is worth it? Or something like that. And if that person is taken aback, then I know this conversation is going nowhere. So it's like, then I make some excuse. I'm like, actually I have to do this thing, so I'll just be back, and then I never go back.
But that's literally the opposite of small talk. What you do,
Exactly.
What you do is like, it's
make
big talk.
yeah.
So now I want to make that jump into deeper territory. I want to explore.
But
good
are you
conversation.
actually looking for answers, or are you just there so they can keep talking? I mean, are you actually listening when they say?
Yeah, I am listening.
okay.
I'm a good listener, if I say so myself.
I think he's looking for good conversations with
Yeah.
that person.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, isn't that the purpose of small talk is to segue into a conversation, right?
No, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, it also depends. If I know this person, I won't even so for Jaanam example, if I know some Jaanam,
Right.
I won't even try to have a small talk. I'll immediately
Exactly,
get into,
yeah.
so, yeah.
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend? I mean, but yeah, it won't have that initial awkwardness of having small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so small talk is usually people who you're not, either you're meeting for the first or second time, or
you're
you're just
yeah.
not comfortable with them.
That's true.
Somehow they are on a different hierarchy than you. So yeah, so then if they do answer the existential question, then I'm instantly interested. I'm like,
Ooh.
yeah, now I want to know you and your thoughts. But yeah, otherwise I'll just be like, okay, until next time when we meet and have small talk.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But does it apply to you guys on text as well? Because we've done episodes before on dating apps, right? And when you match with someone on a dating app, you obviously start with small talk again, like, hey, what brings you here? Or what's up? Or you make a reference to whatever the
Yeah.
matter. But then I feel like every sentence I say after that has to be like the perfect sentence, the coolest, most amazing sentence, and they get impressed
Yeah.
all the time.
I've done this when I'm trying to score freelance projects. I'm like, I'm really cool. You need me. You need me right now. And some emojis, like a heart emoji. It's like,
Yeah, emojis are a good add-on to small
Yeah.
talk. Like, hi, smiley face. What's up?
yeah.
Smiley
face. What's up, heart?
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, but I feel like I kind of agree though. Like small talk on text is equally awkward, and you do have to act cool the entire conversation.
But the best part about texting and small talk is, you can take your time to respond.
Yeah, you
that's
can
true.
disappear.
Yeah, and you can
You
think
can
about
also,
your reply.
You can Google stuff. So the other person's like, wow, I'm watching this match right now. So I can quickly Google football. What is football? Just text back, oh yeah, I also love this Messi guy. But I feel, sports is another topic that people talk about a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a good small talk topic.
It is. I mean, especially cricket. It's just. I mean, that's just a starting point. Did you see this match the other day? Oh, this guy was so good. But again, that has to lead somewhere.
That's
Can't
true.
be
Not
like,
necessarily. I feel small talk shouldn't really have a purpose. It's
I
just,
know.
it's just to fill the time
Yeah.
you have with that person, and you both go different ways.
I agree. I feel you're kind of right, because just have 1 minute conversation. So you're polite. You didn't leave them hanging. You didn't stare at the walls. So you did speak to them,
Yeah.
and you can then head to your ways. Go to the loo. Do something else.
Yeah, take your phone with you.
Take
so
your
you
phone
will
with
be in
you.
there longer.
Definitely take your phone with you.
wow, I've been doing small talk wrong all this while. Because I always start with the intention of having a longer conversation.
Oh wow! What's
Yeah.
up with that, Abbas? You know what? This is why you don't get invited to parties. Because people are like, who's that guy? He's trying to get to know
Hey,
us.
listen, his anxieties have anxieties.
Yeah. My t-shirt says
Yeah.
my anxiety is having, and yet I make an attempt.
So when you actually ask, hey, how are you? Do you actually want to know how am I?
No.
Okay. Because then I
But
can't.
how else do you start a conversation?
Yeah, but then you don't actually listen to that person. I feel like it depends. How are you never ends. I would never tell you the truth when you ask me.
Because
how are
the answer to how are you always ends with, so what's up with you? So I'm thinking about that. When this person asks me what's up
Yeah.
with me, what will I say?
That also happens a lot. Guys, this was fun. And disclaimer, we were kidding about National Kiss in Elevator Day. That's...
Oh, damn.
Sorry, Abbas.
I made plans.
Yeah, but go ahead and reach out to us personally on IVM.
On IVMpodcast.com. Also, you can follow us on our individual handles, which are... For me, you can follow me on Twitter at Abbas Momin, on Instagram at Abbas Momin88.
I'm on Twitter at Jaanam Devan.
I'm also on Twitter and my handle is Small Talk Police. What?
Oh, what? Where did you get this idea from, I wonder?
But yeah.
So what are you policing other people having small talk?
I'm super anti small talk, guys. If you have any big talk, come at me. Do not small talk me, okay?
So what are your views about that?
We just had an entire episode on that. Alright guys, this is it. See you on the next episode of IVM Daily.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello there, my name is Naveen Narona, and as a gay person in India, I get asked a lot of stupid questions.
Beta, is it LGBT or eligibility?
How do two men procreate?
Bro, is Grindr better than Tinder or what?
We answer all these questions and much more on my podcast, Keeping It Queer, where I talk to individuals from the LGBT community in India and learn about their personal stories. Catch all the episodes on the IVM Podcast app or any other podcasting app you like. Till then, keep it queer.
Did I just catch you on your way to work? Or did you end up pulling an all-nighter? Let me guess. You have a packed schedule for the day, the week, and probably the month and the year. That's a lot for your mind to handle, don't you think? This buzzing chaos also brings tons of negative thoughts. Am I right? Try spinning that bottle in a positive direction with me, Chetna, on the Positively Unlimited podcast, every Monday on IVM Podcasts. It's time to change your life one alphabet at a time.